that jungler plus top lane matchup being the Rengar Gangplank versus the Gragas Maokai, but also this is a red side Gragas, red side Maokai, so Gangplank's going to be in the long lane, given that the Wolf camp or Gromp camp already.
Oh, look at this. Deft getting aggressive, forcing the exhaust out. Here's Score, the flash in. They're going to go on to Wolf, and this is going to be first blood going on over to Score. On into Faker. There's the burst damage out of Pawn. Can they get it? There it is, the first kill going on to Faker. Pawn, though, will be turned onto by Gangplank ultimate, and Score and Peanut not able to quite kill themselves, so it's going to be a 1-for-1. It looks like he has some idea of it now. Backing up to his turret. Here comes Score, getting that tower aggro, and they're just going to not be able to get Huni even with the ultimate. There goes Pawn. Huni actually able to clean him up, and here's Peanut taking out Pawn on the backside of that. Gets a 2-for-1, and he wants more. They're looking for Smeb rotating up into top. Mata is here, does not have the tidal wave, but there are 3 members of SKT doing a ton of damage. After all, it is Maokai. Can they actually kill him? That's the question. It's going to flash away. They can't, but they're going to turn it out to death. A huge amount of burst damage coming out there and getting the kill. A double kill now for Huni as they pick up Mata, and Smeb in a lot of danger here, was underneath his turret. Didn't expect his whole team to die. The curtain call even used here, and Smeb is going to go down as well. A kill given over to Peanut, and that is 3 kills going over to SKT.
SK Telecom and Rolster, who will be basically the longer that this game goes. A late game Gangplank is arguably the scariest champion in the game. And SK Telecom picked themselves up a Baron. KT, though, bouncing.
3 kills. Bit of a gank coming out here onto Faker. He's going to try to fight Pawn. Bit of damage coming out, but it's not quite enough as they do take out Faker at the end of it all. But here's Huni going 1v2, has Peanut in the wings, and that is going to be a kill now onto Peanut. Score gets locked up by the Deadly Flourish. Nice bubble by Mata to keep Huni on the back foot. And they're just going to trade 1-for-1 for now. But here we go, Smeb coming in from the left side. It looks like KT wants to take this fight. Peanut very low. Deadly Flourish to lock up Score in the back, but Huni very low. The ultimate coming out, and he's still alive somehow. Mata's going to go down. Deft extremely low as well. That grenade almost takes him out. He's still alive over there on the right side. Wolf is just barely going to get that kill. Smeb in the meantime going 1v2. Huni is still alive somehow and gets the kill onto Smeb. Score, the only one that will survive this fight.
That looked like it was going to be so good for
T. It's going to be in such a fantastic spot. Hold that thought. We do have Thrilled Hunt coming down. Deft in a lot of trouble. 3 shots being put onto him by Bang in the back on Jin. And they pick up another kill onto Deft. If they do get to that position. Oh, look at the damage onto Mata. That the curtain call is going to get him just barely. Deathfire touch, and look at that big. KT invading pretty low. They are spotted here. Faker looking for it. Look at the shockwave. Mata and Pawn, and the kill goes down onto Pawn by Wolf. That is going to make things infinitely easier. Oh, the grenade! It gets him somehow, some way, and that's 2 kills now for SKT with the barrage either. So they couldn't try to line it up with Deft. Oh, the lock come on to Score. Faker with the damage. Peanut with the kill. And now there's 0 hope for KT to take this Baron. No miracle steals, no true shot barrage. That is Baron onto 5 members of SKT.
Find a miracle inside of a team fight, and we know that they're capable of doing that, but it's going to be so difficult against the itemization of SK Telecom.
Bang, pushing aggressively forward with Huni. Look at that damage onto Deft. Everybody on the run now. How are they going to be able to pick him up, trying to get the linemen in order as the inhibitor goes down? At least they do save the members of KT. SKT will just back off and head towards bot. It comes out, Wolf with the slow, and Deft is still taking so much damage. He stays alive, but here comes Peanut for the jump in, and that last shot of the curtain call. Nice bubble, but the shockwave will come on to Score. The cast comes out, but it's not really going to matter as Smeb desperately trying to hold off the onslaught of SKT. Here come the super minions, and a double kill for Huni as SKT looks to end game number 1 in very dominating fashion here. Pawn trying his best, trying to get another kill, trying to pad those KDA stats. It's not going to happen. And there goes down the Nexus. SKT takes game number 1.
Take game number 1 in dominating fashion from start to finish. They kept up with KT in the early parts of the game, which is so crucial for how all their games have gone since the first series. They can always manage are able to have a much more explosive level 6. And they also have a lot more control and freedom this time around.
Shifting forward, forcing the exhaust down onto both AD carries. There's a true shot barrage. It's going to be flashed by Mata. Mata getting very low though. Wolf is going in. The first blood though goes over to Def, who's able to turn it around. Here comes Peanut though with Girl of the Hunt. Can he get the kill with that red buff? The Thunderlords, one more, and he does get it and turn it around. But here comes the teleport in from Smeb, and Wolf, he does have his flash. Can he flash it? He's not going to be able to. It's just going to save it. Smeb picks up the second kill for KT.
Well, that's one of the big factors.
Oh, we're having a lockdown onto Huni. The flash charge forward from the Gragas, and Huni in a lot of trouble. Another kill. Gonna go over to Smeb as he takes him out. He was having a lot of pressure being put onto that top. Score wanted to go on in there, but really nice job by SKT to stop the damage. Lots of member of KT now on the run. There's the teleport in. Bang is going really, really deep. Is going to be taken out by Lulu, but here's the rest of SKT. Teleport in from Smeb to try to deny Peanut the kill, but will not be able to. Mata still alive. Pawn coming on down, maybe a little bit too late with that damage. Huni now locked up and all alone in the back. Will be stunned. Pawn will pick up another kill. And he wants more. Trying to get that Q burst movement speed. Nice
ability to stop this if Pawn were to stay, but okay, well, Pawn does stay, and now Peanut gonna pay for it with his life.
Nice pickup there for KT.
A little bit.
They're looking for a kill onto Bang. Bang is just not going to be able to get out of this one as he gets locked up by that Camille. And although they should have been sitting back, they saw an opportunity.
Looking for a fight, and that's another thing that they can do. So they're going to trade turrets here in exchange for getting the inhibitor of SKT. And in a sudden turn of events, a really nice turn.
See who comes out on top. Score is going to go on to Faker and a huge amount of damage. They burst him down. A lot of burst coming out of SKT onto Def, though. Huni taking a bit of damage, is forced to back away, but will still survive somehow for a long time. Double kill going over to Pawn. And Wolf, he's all alone on the run. Poor little mermaid. Oh, the flash. Gonna force the Camille ultimate. Dodges the bubble, and finally, Wolf just being an annoyance here. A little pest, finally able to get away.
Really nice fight.
They know that no Baron attempts are happening right now. That would be folly at this point, but they're looking for another pick, and this time it's Wolf that gets taken out. The ultimate going down onto Peanut this time. He is very tanky, as you said. Smeb actually just trying to get out of there. And look at the damage coming out of Bang, but he's gonna pay for it with his life. Getting a little bit too itchy there for a kill. And that's going to be deny the jungler of the enemy team, just as SKT did. Looks like they're going to jump the wall. Teleport coming in now from Huni. Lots of damage going down, but they kill Camille after all. And here comes Huni. He's going to be jumping in. The polymorph and the exhaust, and the Baron will go to KT. Can SKT actually follow this one up? I think it's going to be a bit hard, because both Peanut and Faker are pretty low. It looks like KT, with just the death of Camille, will get Baron and get out. Oh, and hold that thought, they jump onto Peanut. They should be having enough damage there, and they take him out. Camille's ultimate with so much utility, and this might just open up the inhibitor.
KT certainly will get that inhibitor. They might get the second one too. And if they want to play it as safe as humanly possible, obviously you just turn your attention to Baron at this point before Peanut can get up. They're taking a lot of poke damage though.
Bang with that red.
Yeah, if they take two.
True shot barrage coming down. Pawn pretty low. Can they steal it? No, not even close. And that is going to be the second.
Back and forth.
Yeah, KT just really executing this perfectly. The slow push in. They get the third inhibitor as they look to potentially end this game. Smeb, though,
I think it's all over, Brendan.
Yeah. He's taking that fight. They're all going to group up as 5 now as the Baron buff super minions pushing on in. Oh, really nice stun onto Peanut. They're going to lock him down. Huni is going deep onto Death, but the exhaust and the polymorph, they are going to be able to take out Ezreal, and even with the GA onto Renekton, they should easily be able to get him with the trap and the polymorph. Down he goes as KT with the Baron buff still ticking, look to end this game.
This is what I told you, there's no way that team composition from SKT ever wins a straight up fight.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it, and they're just gonna take this last fight as that Nexus does go down. Game number 2 will go over to KT Rolster.
I'm looking forward to game number 3. This was the first time that KT deviated from their heavy aggression moment for KT.
Well, speaking of aggression, we got a lot of it on the side of KT, that's for sure. Not a...
Doing right now, you can see that Pawn is playing in a pocket of the lane where he's safe, but...
Oh, look at that, the stun coming out from the Zillion, flashing away, but Faker wants the blood, and first blood goes over to Blank, a fantastic gank to start off the game.
Really nice standard EQWQ coming out from Fakes. And I'll be honest that I wish we were watching a little bit more of this, because with all of the pressure, well, hold that thought.
No flash here on Pawn, there's the stun, and another kill going over to SKT. Not what KT wanted to start this mid lane in 0-2 Pawn.
And it's way faster than any other AD carry can offer, and then you can start rotating him around the map and blitz 3 turrets.
Oh, there it is, the knockback. Here comes Score, but he does get locked up the exhaust, and that is going to be a kill going over to Score.
Now KT
for a dive. Smeb, he doesn't have his ultimate up. He's just going to parkour over that tower. Going to jump onto Blank and force a wild growth out here. But again, they get a kill and maybe the top turret, but they will be giving up this because he got that double stun and triggered Blank. And actually a teleport out of Profit. They want to go on to this one. Oh, and they spot him rather, and they kill him as well, and they're going to deny Mana the recall. There should be 2 kills going over to SKT. It's just about how long can Mana deny it. Giving this one to Faker.
pick up the kill.
And finally he just got it, but will get away anyway with the use of his flash.
Oh, Profit.
Oh boy. Not the best of spots. He's trying to turn this around, but the exhaust will not allow him to pick up a kill onto Deft. Oh. There is the wild growth that actually misses, and Smeb finally gets polymorph, but there's the ultimate. They're not able to burst him down before he can use that. And oh, the equalizer though! Able to pick up the kill, as well as the collateral damage out of Green.
Way to fight against SK Telecom, since SKT will just turtle their blue side jungle. They're looking to make a pick though.
Oh boy, Score, he is gonna be locked down. The Ziggs ultimate does a crazy amount of damage. There comes the bomb, and you can see Blank gets extremely low. But a Stillion bomb going off, and he wants blood. In goes Faker. Misses that last one onto Deft, but he wants more. He's got the blue buff, he lands it. This should be the kill onto Deft. A little bit more burning damage, and down he goes. Here comes Blank, able to pick up the kill onto Jace. That's 2 now, going over to SKT. And they've opened this up now. Blank looking for more up there from Profit.
Score needs to be a hero. He has his flash.
He needs it. That's really what this is about. Can he
get
it? Jumping over the wall though is Profit. That's the 3rd time this has happened in this series. And meanwhile, Smeb trying to take a fight here against Faker. Can he take him out? The resurrection will keep him alive. And down he goes. That's Baron to 5 members of SKT. And another kill as Smeb bites the dust. He wants blood. He wants revenge. He wants a kill. And with Score here, I think they should be able to get this. Using that Seraphs though, and yes, okay, finally he goes down.
Huh? No ultimate? His ultimate, I thought his ultimate was up, so I was like, okay.
Maybe it was like 1 second away?
He was,
Guess he's not here anymore. He picked, oh wow, look at this. Burst damage, Pawn is so low! He gets it with the collateral damage out of the graves, and wasn't expecting that to come out here. Faker ulting himself as a precautionary measure. Also will eat the tower shots. And finally, SKT, they find an opening. Bang doing just so much damage in the follow-up there from Blank. And Bang is popping off. He is getting so much damage onto all these key members of KT, rather. And they get that mid inhibitor.
Look at how fast Baron goes down, even with just 2 people hitting it.
Uh-oh, Bang! He's gonna go down. Smeb, he found the pick. He's done it. Mana getting very low. It looks like he will survive with that redemption. Score getting extremely low. He does get the Baron though. Prophet trying to run in. Smeb really the member with a lot of health on his team that needs to be in there doing damage, but there's no one to support him. They take out Score after losing that Baron. Now they're on the chase onto Smeb, onto this Talon, and it looks like they will be able to get him just barely. Able to get that slow is Faker.
They got
Stop at anything. We talked about his one and only goal in this game. And that's going to be the Elder Drake going over to SKT.
what the Elder Dragon's going to do.
Back towards top.
Oh.
The tower's so low. Here comes Score onto Faker. Misses
he
both
missed.
polos. That's so huge. Faker dodging both with the speed buff. He's going to slow down Score now. Score in a bit of trouble now.
Score.
Bang coming back. And uh-oh. He is going to pay for it with his life. And they only get the turret. 56 seconds left on that death timer.
The entire crowd for SKT was...
But you could see that SKT, they're trying to collapse. He's on a ward, and they're going to spot this right away. The Wild Growth takes him out.
You know what happens when Prophet sees a champion.
Rumble is the perfect champion for him because you just go forward. You don't turn around. The fire, or rather have Faker, sorry.
It could have been Prophet. He only he goes one direction, but he doesn't have teleport.
He's going to land the double bomb. There's the stun. The burst
They got
from Blake.
Score.
Oh, but Faker gets super low.
Step on the, yes, there you go.
Nice. Look at the top turret. It goes down. Another avenue for SKT to potentially go in, but after they take out Score, there's no smite for KT.
It is so just beautiful, though, to watch the teams. You see them going back and forth, neck and neck, and even the little subtle things like Faker just stepping on the Ziggs.
Look at Smeb on the map. He's in top lane. He could not help out stopping this push, so he just goes for the push in top instead. Bang, he's going forward. There's the equalizer. Mata and Deft are zoned out. Look at Deft's health. He goes down. Prophet getting that kill. Smeb looking for a pick. So desperately. Score from the right side, trying to get Faker. Immediately is going to turn that onto him. They land the stun, and they get the kill there. Down goes Faker at the end of it all. Somehow there, it looks like Palm was able to take him out, but here come the Nexus turrets going down. It's 4 versus 3 right now. Smeb from behind trying to get a kill. Down go both of the Nexus turrets. Smeb gonna jump on in. Can they turn this around? Bang trying to get onto that Nexus, and he is gonna get it. Game 3 goes to SKT, and they win the series.
They send a message that KT couldn't quite keep up with them, even with this was the most aggressive composition that KT feels.